My Knicks family, what's popping with you tonight? I just want to jump on real quick, give you a hot take, give you my reaction about the game tonight, Knicks versus Cavs. I was impressed, really impressed by the team's poise. I was impressed by the defense. I was impressed by the fire. I spoke in my last video about them holding an edge and remaining desperate for a win. They did it tonight. They did it. We'll see if they can bottle it up, take it with them, use it as a blueprint. You know, they play Denver tomorrow night at home. I believe it's at home. You know, so we'll see if they can do it again. I'm starting to get the feeling that they can. I think Jeff Hornacek has a lot to do with it, but I'm going to get to that in a little bit. But I really do think he has a lot to do with it. Veteran leadership. Let's talk about some of our vets. Courtney Lee, Jarrett Jack. They both came through for us down the stretch. In the fourth quarter, Cleveland came in. They went on a run. We were up 17. They shaved. I think they went on a 13-2 run. And shaved the lead to 6. We needed a bucket. We needed someone to settle us down with a bucket. Of course, everyone on Twitter, including myself, said, hey, KP, this is your time. This is the time that you step up, make a big shot, say, it's okay, fellas, we got this. Well, it wasn't KP. It was Courtney Lee. And that's okay. You know what? That's cool. That's okay. Courtney Lee penetrated down the lane, made a big shot, got the lead back up to 8, and you know we didn't look back from there. I like what Jarrett Jack did. Jarrett Jack was cool and calm, collected, poised, and with him being that way, you know he's making him a great mentor for Frank. Frank already has those qualities and characteristics, but to see Jarrett Jack do it as well, it just confirms for him that he's doing the right things, especially when you pull out a win down the stretch. But I think Jarrett Jack came in the fourth quarter, and he was cool, and he stayed in command of the offense and made sure we got the ball into the right places. Jeff Hornacek called a timeout when Cleveland went on a run, and I'm sure gave them some instructions on how to get the ball, where to get the ball, and to who. Jarrett Jack came in and ran it. That's the kind of veteran leadership that we need. And a couple days ago, it seemed like the Knicks didn't have any leadership. I need to retract it because I think Jarrett Jack is that leader right now. I did mention it in not the last video, but the video before. I did mention that I thought Jarrett Jack had leadership qualities, but I didn't like his style of play, and I thought he would not be on the team in a couple of weeks. Well, I think I'm wrong about him being on the team in a couple of weeks. I think he will be on the team in the next couple of weeks and throughout the season. Sessions, he may be gone. If Ron Baker is supposed to be part of our future, Jarrett Jack is playing a great leadership role, and Frank is the future. Where does there leave room for Sessions, especially with Jarrett Jack having a non-guaranteed contract? Somebody has to go in order to keep Jack, and it may be Sessions. Unless there's some kind of trade, a 2-for-1 trade, but let's see where this goes. But right now, I like what Jarrett Jack is doing. The young guys, they stepped up. KP stepped up, 32 points. Hardaway, 34 points. Let me talk about Hardaway for a minute because I really smashed him. I've been smashing him lately. He played a hell of a game tonight. He passed the ball into the right places. He made good decisions. He didn't take a bunch of wild shots. Even after he had his 24 points in the first half and he came out in the second half, and when the shots weren't there, he didn't force it because, you know, well, I got 24 points. I'm hot tonight. He didn't force it. He took what came to him. And it was great to see. And I'm really, really hoping that we can keep this Hardaway right here. If we can keep this Hardaway, man, we might have something going. KP, there was a minute in the fourth quarter where I was a little bit nervous because, like I said before, I wanted KP to step in and make a big shot and to stop the bleeding. It took Courtney Lee to do it, and I think that's okay because he needs to learn from someone. And he tried. Let's give it to him. He tried. He had LeBron on him. A couple of the shots he pulled up over LeBron looked good. They just didn't fall. But finally, he made a shot in the corner, and I was like, yes. And then, he knocked down another big shot, got curled into the lane, another big shot, and it was like, okay, there we go. Cantor, 18 points, 12 rebounds. He's playing at a very high level. He's making it very hard for Billy to get into the game, but can we complain about it right now? He's definitely producing. He makes some questionable decisions defensively sometimes, and it might have to be something that we live with because of his production. He dominates on the boards, and then tonight KP had 12 rebounds. When you're getting that kind of rebounding from your big guy, from your 4 and your 5, that's dominant. That's definitely dominant. And not only is he dominating on the boards, but he is a physical presence, right? He pushes people around down there. And we need that, especially when teams try to get physical against us. We need someone who can push back, and Cantor's proving that he can push back. Hornacek, as I said earlier, I think he's a big reason the Knicks are playing with an edge and playing desperate. Hornacek played 9 players tonight. 9 players. And only 5, the starting 5, actually played over 20 minutes. Michael Beasley out the rotation. Dotson, Hernan Gomez out the rotation. I think he's playing guys that he believes is going to play defense, playing guys that he believes is going to hustle, and playing guys that play the way that he wants to play. And it's making guys work harder. It's making guys play defense, and it's holding them accountable. So everything that I said about Hornacek, I hope that I'm wrong about it. I really do. And some of the things that he's doing is maybe sending a message to the guys that says, hey, I'm going to play who I believe is playing the way I want to play and is working hard. And if you're not doing those things, I see you on the end of the bench. Talk to me later. Go get the towels or something. But one of my biggest concerns about cutting short the rotation or the minutes is that maybe you start to wear guys out. Tim Hardaway played 41 minutes. Porzingis played 35 minutes. Cantor played 32 minutes. Courtney Lee played 38, and Jarrett Jack played 33. Some of the younger guys, maybe they can handle those kind of minutes. But someone like Jarrett Jack, 33 minutes, that's a lot of minutes. So I wonder if Hornacek is playing for his job. Most of the time, you look this early in the season, when a coach starts to really slice people's minutes, he's playing who he believes is going to win them games and show progress. Sometimes that means, somebody said to him, hey, we need to see something, or, we might have to talk about a new role. I don't know. I'm sure you read some of the reports today or saw some of the video where Steve Mills, talked about Hornacek and kind of gave him some security. But whatever it is, I think Hornacek right now is doing a pretty good job. He's cut his rotation. He's playing the guys that's going to work hard, and he's sending a message that you're not gonna come in here and be lazy and play. You're gonna work and you're gonna play the right way. So thumbs up for Hornacek. Like I said, this was going to be a hot take, my initial reaction to the game. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to get on and break down the game a little bit, talk about the Denver game. I do have a couple of projects that I need to work on tomorrow, so I'll try to get those projects done and then break down the game a little bit more. But I just wanted to give you my initial reaction because I'm definitely feeling good, and I hope you're feeling good too. So, you know, holla at me tomorrow.